Oh, it is time for Your Music Live. Take us away, Kronk Song.
Your music, your music, your music live. Your music, your music, your music live.
Yes, it is that time of the week for Your Music Live here on Studio Live today. My name is Pete and this is our live weekly show. 2 hours of the best independent music from all around the internet. And we are brought to you today, as we are every week, by our wonderful friends at DistroKid. If you want to release your music to Spotify, to Deezer, to iTunes, to all the places, you can do that for less than $20 per year. You can sign up to DistroKid. And the cool thing is, if you use that link, it's also down in the description, you'll save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. Let's crack into the music here, shall we? Because we're going to kick off with a tune here from Joe Delillo, and this is called Loser Girl, and it is live right here, right now on Your Music Live. Let's do it.
Woke up in the morning, stretched out and yawning. I'm still tired as hell. My head ain't well. 4 hours of sleeping, a lot of bad dreaming. I don't feel like myself, but who can I tell? You got me wound up like a wire, but baby, I don't have the will or desire, 'cause I feel like a loser girl, a loser girl. It's harder to swallow the bitter pills, afraid and frantic, a hopeless romantic in love. I'm staring in spaceman, a basket case from what you're putting me through. I've come unglued. I'm pulling the ripcord, but baby, you hold on to the parachute. What can I do? I gave you everything that you wanted, baby.
What a jam, right? Yeah, Joe Delillo bringing it with Loser Girl. And I was very happy when I played that tune for the first time that it was I'm a Loser Girl. I looked at the title and I'm like, Loser Girl, that's not the vibe we're going for here on Your Music Live. But yeah, what a jam. Joe Delillo, some nice bluesy guitars, a bit of a old school kind of feel on that one. Really digged it. What did Joe say about that? He said Loser Girl features the Licorice Quartet, formerly Jellyfish Imperial Drag members, as well as Cactus Moser from Winona Judd Highway 101, meant to be an homage to 70s transistor radio pop. Well, let me just say you crushed it. You hit it out of the park with that first tune. So I hope you enjoyed that one. What do we do here on this show? Well, we play your music and we do it live, hence the name. If you've got a song you want to submit for a future show, we are full up here today. Sorry, no room at the inn. We filled it up yesterday. So if you've got a song you've submitted in the last sort of 24 hours, it may not make it for today's show. But we do this every week and we do eventually catch up on tunes that are submitted. Use the link down below at studiolivetoday.com/YML and you can get your song submitted. Hello to the folks who are here live. We will say good day to you as we go through. But we want to crack on with a little more music here now, and why don't we jump over to this one, because this is a band that we've played before. This is a band called TMCF, and they say all written and recorded in GarageBand iOS. The song is about losing yourself through being consumed by the state of the world, something that I'm sure many of us can relate to right about now. So let's jump in and take a listen to this one, shall we? This is TMCF with Thaumaturgy. Let's go with that on Your Music Live.
quick and try this diet to look like this. Our hearts are coated in gold, but our minds are infected and cold. I see the contradictions we're finding, and I've seen I see light in your rapacious eyes.
Very nicely done there, TMCF, with a tune that I can't pronounce called Thaumaturgy. Yeah, right? Right on. Very cool. If you're wondering why we're only playing snippets of songs, that's the way we roll around here. This is like your Whitman sampler. You know those boxes of chocolate? Yeah. It's like that. Because I want you to hear a bit of the tune and go, yeah, man, I really dig that TMCF tune. I'm going to go and check them out. And as we play, I do all the hard yakka, as we say here in Australia. All the hard work is done by me. I put all of these links down in the description. So if you refresh your page, you'll see that they get added as we go. And if you're watching on the replay, guess what? They're all there for you. So you can go and follow along as we go. And we're going to follow along and play a tune here from our friend Michael, a.k.a. Zealand Band. 'Cause I realised I usually play Michael's tunes when we play them here on the show later, and I want Michael to get played earlier today. So you're here, you're number 3, you're the bronze medalist here today, Michael. And you said the romantic ends, all things must end. P.S. This should start at 1 minute 40, and it does. So yes, throw your sleeping emojis in the chat as the Night Train here is done, and Thomas and SM Borthwick and the Bear, and we'll play this tune here from Michael, aka Zealand Band, with the romantic end on Your Music Live. And this is what I thought. I'm like, I know I got this last week, but I'm sure I would have played it. It's a very cool jam, but you know what? We're not going to panic. We're not going to worry. We're going to play another tune here. We're going to quickly pivot and play another tune here from Michael, because we did indeed play that one last week, and it was super cool, but for some reason, Pete didn't knock it off on his list. So instead, we're going to jump over to slaps.com, and we're going to play this tune called The Burden of Proof. So you get double your Zealand. Come on, now who can complain about double Zealand Band? Not you, I'm sure. Let's jump in and take a look at this one. The Burden of Proof, Michael, aka Zealand Band, here on Your Music Live. I did that on purpose because I wanted to outline the flexibility and diversity in Michael's music. So there you go. You go from a cool little string-based tune to an absolute bop of a ditty there with The Burden of Proof. So thank you to Michael. And yes, it is indeed a great tune. And thank you for sharing it. Exactly. Got your dose of vitamin Z today. See, I even said Z. I put on my American hat and said Z. Now, I'll very quickly mark this one off as played, lest I make the mistake and play it again next week, because that's something that can possibly happen. It does happen a lot around here. I don't always have everything together. Speaking of people who have everything together, what about Tremor Bear? I do have another slaps track. We're going to go slaps backs to backs here because I'm going to talk about slaps today because Songtember is just around the corner and I want all of you to sign up for slaps because it is free and it is going to be the place where I'm going to share little chunks, little pieces, little ditties as we go along, and I'd invite you to share your Songtember creations on slaps. I think slaps can be a great place for us to create a little Songtember community, and it means that it's not on Facebook. I know a lot of people don't love the Facebook. It's not on the YouTube. It's not hard to use, and it's an easy way to share audio tracks. So go sign up to slaps.com. I'll tell you all about it in a minute, but for now, let's grab this Tremor Bear tune. It says, the song about my relationship with God and my wife. I used a very cheap microphone on the headset, recorded. Did I play this one last week? Recorded in GarageBand. Please play 0 to 1 minute 30. Did I play this one, Bear? Can you just correct me? I know I've got a couple of tunes here from you as well. We're not doing well here today, are we? We're playing the same songs from people that we played in previous weeks. I know I played a tune of yours last week, but I thought it was the other one and not this one. So if I can just have your confirmation there, Bear, that it wasn't this one. I think I played your other jam. Yeah, in fact, I'm almost positive I played your other jam. And yeah, look, I don't have any fire on this one. So we're going to go with it. We're going to play this one and let's just jump in and do it. If we played it before, so be it. Now, did you ask for a certain timestamp here, or was this... I think I've lost it again. 0 to 130. Cool, let's do it. Tremor Bear with Lonely Night on Your Music Live.
You came home late. I wasn't expecting you. The sun was down. It was a lovely night. Your love is amazing. It takes me where I can go. Your love is amazing. I hear you call when you call my name. The wind is blowing, it's a gusty day. I don't know where to look for you. I looked around and the clouds were gray. The sun was out and it was really you. Your love is amazing. It takes me where I can go. Your love is amazing. I hear you call when you call my name. You came home late.
We got a Tremor Bear solo in there. That's what you do. You got to put your solo at about the 1 minute mark if you want any chance of it being played. Yeah, I agree. Nice clean bass and very cool guitars on that one. Yeah, totally does indeed sound super pro. Hello, Guzzo. Don't worry, I know it's early for us Australians and most of us are in lockdown at the moment. I'll talk a little bit more about that later because let's not burden the music with that sort of chatter just yet. All right, let's move on to our next tune, and this is, oops, what am I pasting? I'm pasting instead of copying. We're going to grab this tune, and this is from Northern Ear, aka Thomas Jack, and he says, a song that leads on from my previous song named Notes on YML. It's about cherishing those seemingly small moments that stick with you forever. Yeah, it's the small moments that do stick with you for a while, isn't it? I agree. So we've got this one here in Spotify. We'll just play it in Spotify because we are diverse here. And as promised, I will talk about slaps in a little while. I've got some more slaps tunes to play here, and we'll talk about our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid, and one of their cool free services called Slaps in just a moment. But for now, this is Northern Ear, aka Thomas Jack, and this is Alive here on Your Music Alive.
Saturday and my eyes are catching all the trees as they fly by. Summer haze sits gently between endless fields, bright blue sky. We're on our way to places that we've only dreamed of before in our lives. These are the days I feel alive. You take my hand and walk with me. The water crashes against our feet on the wide open sea. There's nowhere else I would.
Very, very cool tune there. Yeah. And again, I love it when people just come out of the woodwork. And look, I know that sounds almost insulting when I'm like, oh, where did you come from? You came out of nowhere. And it's like, no, Pete, I just found your community. Like, I've been making music for decades. I don't know if that's the case with Thomas, but yeah. And I was just thinking the other day, we need many more Thomases around here, don't we? Because it's not already too confusing. Right, Thomas Christ? Right, Thomas Gillane? But yeah, what a cool tune. Really cool tune. Yeah, exactly. Nice feeling, nice vocals, very mellow vibe. And we do have some more mellow vibes coming later. Some less than mellow vibes that we're going to be playing for you as well. There you go. There's a little hint there. Very cool stuff indeed. Hello, Timothy. Hello, everyone else who has dropped on by. I hope you are all doing very, very well. Let's continue on here. We've got a couple of catch-up songs here that we need to get onto that we haven't played because I just missed them. As you can see, as you saw by the start of the show, sometimes I get a little out of order, sometimes I get a bit out of sorts, and we have to catch up on songs that Pete hasn't played. And then sometimes he plays the same song twice. We just go with the flow, you know. So this is a song from Shorty Cry. There you go. And they say, this song was written after a painful relationship. In this song, I'm asking for her to be quiet and leave me alone, at the same time realizing how hard it would be for both of us. So let's take a listen to this little tune here on Your Music Live.
Самый главный враг — это я сам. Фальшивая любовь, снова ей пьян. Ничто меня не сломит, как твоя рука. Все, чего хочу, увидеть твой взгляд. В сердце пусто, там не нужен твой заряд. Я не могу дышать, не чувствую лица. Ничто меня не сломит, как твоя рука. Как твоя рука. Я не хочу бежать от твоих глаз. Снова не смогли побороть страх. Я снова ухожу в себя. в моей голове не даешь спать. Я не хочу бежать от твоей...
Very cool. Yeah, I love that old school piano sound that you had in there. Very atmospheric. Reminding Jenny of Kate Bush. There you go. A bit of a deep cut there, and yeah, very interesting feel. Like it, like the vibe of that one. And yeah, if you want to check that one out and all of the other tunes that we play here, then go check them out. Exactly. I love what Gary says here. Don't understand what he's saying, but you can feel it. Exactly. Sometimes you don't need to know exactly what's going down to know that it's something cool. Speaking of something cool, let's play another tune here. This is by NDC. They say, I recorded my song in GarageBand on my iPad. This represents how I feel when I'm alone in my room, in my own world. And it's an instrumental tune. And we're going to give it a spin here on Your Music Live. We'll bring this one up. I hope I haven't played this one. This looks familiar too, but I haven't liked it, so maybe I haven't played this exact tune. So let's give this one a spin. NDC, In My Own World, here on Your Music Live. Little jam, right? A little bit of instrumental goodness. Yeah, modern boom dance track going on there. Very nice. Dig it. I dig it a lot. And again, that and all the other stuff that we're playing here is down in the description if you want to check it out. Now, I like the description I got on this one. They say, I know this won't be on YML, because it's not really a song, but I will tell you what it is about. So this is a soundtrack or song was about my life. I was bullied in every school I go to. People call me ugly, fat, everything else that hurts your feeling. Then I decided to make a song about it. I'm working on the lyrics right now as you read this. But anyway, I decided to make this song and feel like 80s, 90s song for the chorus. I started with synths, the drums, bass, piano, distorted bass and reverb, treble, then the full song. I made this in GarageBand, so I hope you listen to it. Have a great day. I am going to listen to it. And there you go. Sometimes you say, I know this won't be on YML, and then it is. So there you go. So this is, it's Niki, Kite, and it's called Life. And we're going to give it a spin right here, right now on Your Music Live. There you go. A very cool track indeed. Does hit pretty hard. I'd love to hear the vocals when they're ready. Absolutely. So there you go. Not only were you played on YML, but people seem to dig it. and we want to hear the vocals. So let you go. Exactly. I think Bear said the same sort of thing, and Friggsy said you showed the bullies with this. Sounds awesome. Yeah, you know what? Music wins in the end. Bullies, and look, I know it's cliche to say, and I won't go on a big rant here because I save that for other shows, but yeah, but bullies are leading very sad lives. What you've got to think about is how sad and lonely and unfortunate it would be to spend your time not doing anything for you, but spending your time making other people feel bad and bringing them down. And that the only way that you can feel any joy in your life is by making others feel bad. That's some messed up stuff going on there. There's some people that need professional help. Does it make it feel any better when they're being a bully to you? No, but yeah, it took me a long time to understand that. And now that I do, and I go about my business and I do my thing, and they can, yeah, and I know it's easy to say live and let live when they won't leave you alone, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, and the music shall win and shall triumph in the end. Dave Cavill says, I recorded this on a Roland Phantom X6 keyboard, including the vocals. It's a bluesy, smoky ballad with lots of rich harmonies and quite an emotional song. That sounds like a jam that's right up my alley. So why don't we give this one a spin, shall we? This is called Deny, and it's Dave Cavill here on Your Music Live.
We've left it all behind. The hours of wasted time searching for each other. Now we know that there is no other. I saw it in your eyes, the years of tears you cried, fulfilled chances, hearts still breaking from broken romances. Now and time has come, we share this life as one. That no one can deny.
Don't you just want to crawl inside those harmonies and just snuggle up? Is that the weirdest thing I've ever said? Surely not. Yeah, the choir, the voices in the background, the harmonies, everything there is really, really good. I love it. This is why I love doing this show. This is why this is my favorite couple of hours of the week, because we get to play tunes like that one that just rock. Absolutely rock, and well, not even rock, but yeah. What's the ballad version of rock? Swing? I don't know. I'm gabbling now here, but yeah, very cool. So Dave Cavill, go check out Dave and the other work that he does down in the description, because I link all of them. Like I say, I do the hard work so you don't have to. You don't have to go to any of the effort. I do. Right, we're going to play one more tune, and then we're going to hear from our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. If you want to release your music, if you're a musician and you want to get your music out there to Spotify, to Apple Music, to Deezer, to Amazon, all the places, and you want to do it in a simple and cost-effective way, less than $20 per year, use that code. You save yourself 7% off your first year, which makes it about, $18, $40, and then you can release an unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums to all those platforms. DistroKid, they are great supporters of independent music, and we thank them for keeping the lights on here at Studio Live today. Speaking of keeping the lights on, I'm bad at segues, but Wolfstone Studio are not bad at music. Get those creepy wolf emojis in the chat, you know you want to. So Ron and Jenny say, "Hi Pete, this song has been sitting around just waiting for lyrics to magically appear. Finally we got there. It's called Almost Home, and it's a bit different from our other songs. Look forward to hearing what you and the YML community think. Thanks for playing and listening." Sounds like Jeopardy. Thanks for playing, folks. So I've been watching a bit of Jeopardy. R.I.P. Alex Trebek. Been watching a bit of Jeopardy lately. I love me some quiz. Let's take a listen to this one, shall we? Wolfstone Studio. We'll cue up the song here on Slaps. It is a tune called Almost Home here on Your Music Live.
down all alone. You're doing all you can, staying strong.
That's my jam, Wolfstone. Wolftone? Just changed your name. Wolfstone. Yeah, nice upbeat tune. Only quality from Wolfstone. I agree. Absolutely. It has almost a nostalgic tone to it. Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff. Yeah, a bit of flange. Was there a bit of flange on that vocals? Definitely did sound a bit flangey. Quality stuff. From wolf to wolf. Quality stuff. I agree there. So great stuff, and thank you for sharing. Now, we will pause here for just one moment, for 2 minutes, to tell you about slaps.com. Now, I mentioned it before, but Songtember is just around the corner. If you don't know what Songtember is, it is a month where, in the 30 days of September, I challenge you and me to create, record, and release an entire song. Now, when I say the release part, people get nervous. They're like, but I don't want to get my stuff. I'm not ready for Spotify. I'm not ready for iTunes. I don't want to get it out that way yet. Well, guess what? DistroKid got you covered there anyway. If you want to go and release it everywhere, use DistroKid. The link's up above and down in the description. If you're just getting started with your music production, put the training wheels on and jump to slaps.com. So here's what you do. You go to slaps.com, you sign up just as Wolfstone Studio have done here. And what you get, if we go to my home here, you get the ability to come in here and you can check out other people's tunes. So it'll give you a feed just like, your Facebook or your Twitter or whatever, but it's a feed full of juicy, delicious music. And you can feast on this music on a daily basis. So anytime someone puts up a cool new track, it's why a lot of people in the chat here say, oh, I already heard this on Slaps, because they're following each other on slaps.com and listening to each other's tunes. Even better, we've got an entire Your Music Live category here, so you can tag it. There you go. We've got 297 tracks that folks here, like Patrick Chandler and like, who was that? No More Soul is put in here. Shawn, Michael Hurley, a lot of folk. Kevin's there. Michael, a lot of folks that you know here on the channel have actually put their tracks up here. And what we're going to be doing, you'll notice here that we have this little tag. So in Songtember, all of the Songtember tunes, there's the 38 tracks from last Songtember that were shared on Slaps. We're going to be able to share them here again. So if you want to sign up, it is 100% free. You don't need to be a DistroKid user yet. You can be down the track, but sign up to slaps.com. There you go. You can upload your own tracks. You can see how many plays and how many follows you get. You can join groups. You can add all the things, and there you go. There's all the songs that I've posted in here. So it's also a good repository of your music, and other people can come and listen to your music. So think of it like SoundCloud, if SoundCloud was super simplified and didn't have a lot of like Lotto cat ads. And if you don't understand that reference, I'm sorry. But every time I go to play something on SoundCloud these days, I get an ad, and it's always for the lotteries here in Australia. So go figure. But yes, there you go. There's just 2 minutes about why you should go and check out DistroKid. DistroKid's slaps.com, free service. Share your music. Get it out there, folks. Do it, because until you share your music, you don't know what you're doing well, and you don't know what you might need to work on. Speaking of people who probably don't need to work on things because they make amazing tunes, that's Black Covers. Would we like to hear a Black Covers tune? Who's in? All right, I'm in. Black Covers say, hi, Pete. This is one of my very first orchestral covers, Elton John's I'm Still Standing. Give it a try from 1 minute 14. Thanks for considering playing me. Cheers. That's Ingo from Black Covers. So let's jump on over here to 1 minute 14, where Ingo tells us to cue this one up. There's an interesting graphic for the 1 minute 14 mark. This is why we're playing it from here. We've got the fluorescent skirt going on. Let's jump in and take a listen to Black Covers with an Elton John cover featuring Derek L. Hughes, I'm Still Standing, on Your Music Live.
Once I never could have hoped to win. You're starting down the road and leaving me again. The threats you made were meant to cut me down, and if our love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. You know I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing.
I'm still standing indeed, and yeah, if you didn't know that I was digging it by the fact that I was singing along to every word, then I'm digging it, right? I'm digging it. Yes, Black Covers is da bomb diggity, and I know you don't want to hear this because you said it was one of your first covers. I think it's one of the best of yours that I've heard. And you're like, but Pete, I've grown, I've expanded as an artist since then. Yeah, but I think it's just because I love me some Elton John. Elton's my jam. So yeah, when you play an Elton tune, I'm all in. Elton John and Billy Joel, which we had a tune. I think it was Bear said it sounded, or someone said it sounded a bit like early Billy Joel. Actually, it might have been Jenny. But yeah, good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, got it wrong again, John. John David Lees. The reason I get your name wrong is that I'm Pete Johns and my father is David Johns. And so John David is hard for me to flip around in my little tiny squishy brain. Anyway, John David Lee says, "Hi Pete, I wrote this song about a year ago whilst learning the ropes on GarageBand using your tutorials and YouTube. I composed it completely using Apple loops and my own lyrics. The lyrics are inspired by my love of horror master Stephen King." We have another thing in common, my friend. It's about someone in peril and a hero who tries to save the day. Spoiler alert, he doesn't. Dun, 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 dun. Right? All right, let's jump in and take a listen to this one. It's called Hear the Thunder, and it's John David Lees on Your Music Live. That's my jam, right? Yeah, digging that beat. And that's just with Apple loops and vocals. Like, just goes to show you that you don't need a whole lot of anything. Like, you don't need to spend a lot of time overthinking it. Yeah, vocals double track probably. And you can still get an amazing sound just like that one. And really good. Yeah, makes me nod my head, exactly. If you're not nodding along to that one, bum 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 bum, then I don't know what's wrong with you, right? That's a bit aggressive, Pete. I don't know what's wrong with you, but no, that one was the jam, absolutely. Thank you for sharing that one, John David Lees. I'll promise I won't get your name wrong for much longer. Just 7 or 8 more times, and we'll be good to go. Thank you for being here. If you are digging this, if you're having fun, why not hit the like button? It's just down below, or you can hit the dislike button twice. Sorry, old joke. But thank you for being here and share this. Hey, it's Lotto Cat. Sorry.
50. Look out for me, Lucky the Cat.
Yeah, Lotto Cat. I was playing a SoundCloud track, and if you want to see, this is Lotto Cat. Hello, Lotto Cat. Yes, little Nibbles. I call him Nibbles now. Nibbles the Lotto Cat. So we'll reset that. There, you got an idea of what we're playing next. We're playing a Kronk song tune over on SoundCloud. But the other thing I was halfway through saying is, if you know other people in the indie music space or just people who dig on cool tunes, share this video with them. It's just down below. You can hit the like button. You can also hit share. Copy that. Post it on your Instagrams, your Facebooks, your emails. Tell Auntie Beryl, say, Auntie Beryl, they're about to play a Kronk song jam. You better get on over, because sharing is caring and Sharon is Karen. You know that, right? Let's jump in here and take a listen to a Kronk song tune. Mark Lovell is Kronk song, and he actually does the theme music. If you dig that, your music, live, that's our man Kronk's song. He donated that theme music for this very show, so he's a great, great man. He says, hope you're well. No guitars on this one, and I used electric drums and synths and sampling for a change. Bit of an 80s feel, I think. Hope you like it. I think I will. I think we'll all like it. Let's play this tune here. This is called Blue Eyes, and it is Kronk's song on Your Music Live. I love that final chord. You had me all the way through, and then you hit that final chord. Because I love it because you wanted it to resolve back to the da, whatever. I don't know what key it's in because I don't have perfect pitch, but say it was a C. It wants to resolve back to the C, but it resolves back to like the E minor, the third minor at the end. Sorry, that's one for my music nerds there, but I love it when some unpredictability is great in music like that one. And yeah, the YML mix for the win, because it really is cool that Kronk's song does a 2-minute mix. You want the whole song played, just make it 2 minutes. That's the thing. It reminds me of Adventure Time. Yeah, got a bit of a video game vibe going on there. Anytime you take the guitars out and you put the synth in, you get a bit of a video game feel, don't you? Absolutely. Let's hear from our man Rudy, shall we? I don't think we've heard from Rudy for a few weeks. R times 2, or RX2 as I called him to start with, has a tune here, and it is called Isolation Danger. And Rudy says, wrote this song while being alone in my head in a wide open expanse. All recorded on my iPad Pro using GarageBand. Thanks as always for getting our music out there. All the best. Well, thanks you, because it is called Your Music Live. So I know people say, thanks, Pete. And I say thank you, because it's not my music live. No one would listen to 2 hours of my music. And that's not being self-deprecating. That's just reality. But because we have so much cool variety, because you people are awesome, we can do this show week after week. So let's take a listen to this one. Isolation Danger, our man Rudy, also known as R times 2, here on Your Music Live.
almost gone. It's almost gone and sinking. Love is the way. Love is the way. Love is the way it fooled me. It's not so easy. It's not so easy. It's not so easy. Yeah, I'm drowning. Time waits for no one. Consequences just for fun. Connections cut with the razor. Isolation, tension. Live while you can. Live while you can. Live while you can. They fooled me. It's how you start. It's how you start. It's how you start that makes the difference. Passion still burns. Passion still burns.
Some delicious fuzz, wasn't it, Mark? Yeah, digging it, digging the vibe, rock and rolling, and you can see I'm still rocking in my chair, right? Mark says good. Great stuff. R2 with an absolute pumping jam there. We're pumped up the jam. Pump it up. Now I'm going to play something that I don't actually have specific permission from the man who created this, or the men who created this song, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I'm claiming permission because it's a brand new tune from Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard. That is, of course, Ron Ward and Brian Bigler, two of the wonderful moderators from over on the GarageBand Users Facebook group. Many of you know them, plenty of you love them. And Ron played this tune on his show last night, so I'm just going to assume that I can play it here now. I didn't ask Ron, so Ron, apologies if it's not for play. And I'm going to make this toilet break number 1. And there's a hint for you that we're going to have a slightly extended show here today. So we're going to jump in and give this one a spin. This is called It All Falls Down. It's one of Brian's songs. So Brian and Ron both write songs for Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard. I'll tell you a little bit more about the band when we come back. But this is an absolute jam. I heard it last night for the first time, and we're going to play it here for you now. This is toilet break number 1. Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard with It All Falls Down here on Your Music Live.
All the doors you open are close in front of me, and there won't be nothing to see. All the roads I'm walking are rolling under me, and I won't take nothing for free. Run away, oh, but don't go too far. The things that matter only matter when they make you mad. Run away, hide away, oh, but don't try too hard. You're undercover in a secret that has gone too far. It all falls down, all falls down, falls like rain on me. It all falls down, all falls down, falls like rain on me. And all the voices that scream inside of me, never gonna get to me. But in the end I'm going back to them, 'cause I can't tame the beast. You turn a bit, the tourniquet, ooh, don't pull too hard. A little damage ain't the challenge when it's in a wrap. Shove it in a little bit, oh, but don't pull too hard. You pick the devil over Jesus, though you shouldn't have. It all falls down, all falls down, falls like rain on me. It all falls down, all falls down, falls like rain on me. It all falls down,
There they are, Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard with a very, very cool tune called It All Falls Down here on Your Music Live. Better throw that one here in the description as well. Saigon Slick. Every time I have to write it, Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard. It all falls. I'm getting all choked up trying to write this. Okay, thank you so much to Ron and Brian for my assumption that I could play that tune and for being our first toilet break. If you're thinking that's a bit offensive, Pete, you're calling people the toilet break. It's actually a great honour. Because it just means that you get to have a bit more of your song played, and even though I say it's the toilet break, you shouldn't be taking a break. I get to have a toilet break, but you can continue listening. So you can take your phone to the toilet. Let's be honest, we all do it. Yeah, amazing and so many costume change songs. It was indeed a movie credit type song. Did I wash my hands? I did indeed, mate. I'm getting pretty good at washing my hands. I don't know if I did the happy birthday twice washing of my hands, but I'm only touching my own keyboard and mouse, so it should be okay. Should be all right. But a little behind the curtain stuff that so we're locked down here at the moment. We have a 7-day lockdown here in South Australia because we have some exposure, some things, some cases of the C word. So we do need to be a little bit careful here, and we're locked down. So I got up. I usually go for a big walk after Your Music Live, and today I can only get 90 minutes maximum of exercise outside because that's the law, that's the rules. So I had to jump on the treadmill this morning. So I drank a bunch of water. And you know the rest. Anyway, let's stop talking about Pete's evolutionary habits and jump into some more rockin' tunes. And when I think of rockin' tunes and when I think of the Your Music Live community, I think of the Chandler Brothers. And I think of a new Chandler Brothers tune called Twisted Worlds. They say, we would like to submit our newest single, Twisted Worlds, released through the great Distro Kid. We've moved back to the rock genre on this one, recorded in GarageBand, mastered in Final Touch, and a new adventure in LumaFusion for the video production. Thanks for consideration of play on an upcoming YML show. Let's jump in here. 90 minutes. We get 90 minutes, an hour and a half. And I know that sounds like a lot, but I walk a heck of a lot. But sorry, let's get back on track here. The Chandler Brothers, if you haven't heard them, we've interviewed them here on the channel. They are great dudes and they create some great music. And I think I even saw Sister Sarah in the chat here as well. So this is Twisted Worlds from the Chandler Brothers here on Your Music Live. Let's do it. Yeah, you're right, Joe. You can always expect the best things from the Chandler brothers, and a very nice work there with the LumaFusion. That's a lot more effort than I go to with any of my LumaFusion editing, I can assure you. People have said, oh, you should do a tutorial on how to create a music video in LumaFusion. And I say, that would involve creating a music video in LumaFusion, and I don't want to do that. Very cool stuff. Yeah, nice overdriven guitar riffage, and yeah, rock and track, and very cool video. There you go. You got back-to-back epic videos as well. So sometimes the music drives it, but the video just adds, like, you know, you can't have the video without the music, but the music definitely helps the video cut through. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man. All right, let's grab another tune. We're doing SoundCloud now, so you know this is always a wee bit of a risk because we could get Lotto Cat, but Lotto Cat's kind of fun. Someone asked, do I get copyright claims on Lotto Cat? I don't think so. I haven't yet, but to be honest, I get copyright claims on a lot of videos. This show, the reason that I can do this show is because our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid, because I don't do any of the advertising on this show. If you're watching on the replay, any of the ads that you see running, they go back to some of the artists that share their music, because some folks have released their music with content ID on YouTube, which means that there's a copyright claim. So every show I get somewhere in the range of 5 to 10 copyright claims, which is totally cool because people have the right to copyright claim their own music. All right, this is Pagan Song, and they said, I was given the challenge to make a song about the color orange, and orange only means one thing to me: jack-o'-lanterns. Wow, this could be our first jack-o'-lantern based song here on Your Music Live. Oh no! Oh no, not only did we not get Lotto Cat, we got this. We can't find that page. So I apologize. I did check this one, I reckon just last night, and it was there. So please resubmit. If I do go to play your song and it's not there, feel free to resubmit it, and we'll play it again. So we'll jump away from SoundCloud now, and we'll jump over to YouTube. And this is a tune from Aro Livilla, who says, this is my latest song, which is a nice guitar instrumental. I've written, produced, and mixed the song all by myself. All by myself. So let's come in here and take a listen, shall we? Oh, it looks cool. It is Aro Livilla, and it's called Synthesizia. Don't say synthesizia that many times in a row if you have a lisp. Otherwise, your tongue will start bleeding. All right, this is Arrow. Let's just play the song on Your Music Live. Was not expecting that, right? Did anyone else hear that coming and see that coming? No. Wow. How cool was that? Loved it. Loved the drums. Loved the drums going into halftime there for a minute. Loved how tight that was. The sweep picking. Oh, absolutely. The lower runs going on there. Brrr. Yeah, Guitar Hero. It reminded me of, was it Dragon Force? What was the one that was always a really hard one that I could never quite get on expert mode in Guitar Hero? Yeah. Right. Hello, Greg Ouellette. Yeah, you came at the right time. My goodness, a bit of a prog metal track going on there, and off the bloody the charts. I agree. Wow, there you go. Very cool. I'm glad we finally got to share that one. Brilliant stuff. And yeah, I think that's the first time we've played one of your tunes here on the show. So thank you so much for sharing. Dig it. All right, we're in a bit of catch-up mode here, so I'm playing some of the songs from a while ago that we haven't got a chance to play here yet, and I'm going to play this one. This is from Alicia Poor, who says, my song about transgender issues, recorded and mixed on both iPad and on the PC. And let's tell me this isn't the coolest cover. Don't quite know about the copyright on that one, but how cool is it? The handwritten Transformers. It is called Transformers. It is by Ashley Poor, and we're going to take a listen to it right here, right now, on Your Music Live. There you go. Apparently, it's the metal zone here on Your Music Live. Very cool, cool mix, cool death metal growls and vocals going on there. And I think I might have said Ashley Poor. It's Alicia Poor. My apologies, but Alicia Poor with Transformers. How cool! Like it, dig it. Thank you for sharing it, because sharing is caring. Let's continue on here. We're going to continue with the catch up. Now, we can't play Macklemore because that will definitely get us blocked. Let's jump into our next tune. This is from now Shadow Zen. Thank you. They spelled their name phonetically. This is why I love this community, because it's from Shadow Zen, and that's how they're spelled. SHDWZEN. But they know I'm a 40-year-old man that doesn't understand things. So instead of me struggling through it, they've actually wrote it phonetically. It's Shadow Zen. They said, I did this Falconese Japanese folk song as a friend's commission for his indie game about 4 years ago. I made it using FL Studio and the Asian Dreams plugin and had a few MIDI packs. It took me about 9 hours across 2 days. Hope you like it. I like it. I like the description, and this was a few weeks ago that you submitted this, and it wasn't on purpose that we're only playing it now, but it's very relevant because happy Olympics, Tokyo, they finally got it underway. So I think it's fitting that we play now what was it called? Falconese? That's cool. I love it. That's my favorite new genre of music, just because it's called Falconese now. Japanese folk music, who knew? So let's play this one. It is from Shadow Zen, and it is called Sinvori here on Your Music Live. Very nice. Yeah, definitely good for a movie track. Definitely good for a video game. I like it. Yeah, we've got the koto going on there. Was that an erhu that was playing there as well, or some sort of string-based instrument? Folk and lovely lullaby for us in the UK. Yeah, there you go. For those in the UK who are winding down for the night, little zen like car. Makes me want to do my NPR voice. That was Shadow Zen here on NPR. No, I'm going to get sued, aren't I? No, wait, they're national. Ah, ha, ha, ha. They don't have any money to sue me. Oh no, that was bad. All right, my apologies. Let's continue on, shall we? Let's play this one. This is from AJ Brandon. It's over on SoundCloud as well, which means we might get Lotto Cat. Hey, this is a song about a girl I liked, but it's also a metaphor to how a teenage boy falls in love with a girl for the first time. Please play beginning to end. You won't regret it. I come from the state Maryland. Okay. I love the descriptions because sometimes I'm reading it and I'm like, yep, cool. And I'm like, I come from the state Maryland. I'm like, that's cool. Yeah, right on. We've got an advertisement. Is it Lotto Cat? Is it Lotto Cat? What's going to play? What's going to play over here? The ad won't play. We're stuck here in pause land where the ad's not going to play. So it could have been Lotto Cat, but we may have missed out. No, it's a 15-second ad. We'll have to refresh and see if we can get this one back up. My goodness, SoundCloud, you have some weird things. Use slaps.com, folks. Go to DistroKidsSlaps.com. It is a better way to share. Anyway, let's come here. I come from state South Australia. I like it. Sorry, I'm not poking fun, AJ. I think it's cool. But yeah, it was just all the other things were about the song. And I guess, I do ask you a bit about it, and we like to know where folks are from. But this is a song called Kylie. It is AJ Brandon, and we're going to give it a spin live here on Your Music Live.
Hey babe, I'm not really sure why but I can call you and check up on you because I really miss you.
Kylie, I can't stop thinking about you. Kylie, I can't stop thinking about you. Make me happy, 'cause you're the girl of my dreams. When I felt so lonely, I feel your love surround. When I'm down and I'm falling, you're keeping me going. The love that you gave, it was still overflowing. I know you're mine and I love calling you baby. Don't wanna drown, I want you to save me. Yeah. Kylie, I can't stop thinking about you. Kylie, I can't stop
Yeah, that's a bop. Nicely done. Nice use of the, I like the guitars in there. I like the simple arrangement. Represented Maryland, right. I like the arrangement. I like the subtle use of auto-tune. I know some people will say, don't use auto-tune. Other people will say, always use auto-tune. I sit in the middle. I'm like, use auto-tune, but use it wisely. With great power comes great responsibility, and auto-tune is a powerful tool that you need to use that. Yeah, exactly. As Mark says, don't usually like auto-tune, but it works well on this one. And it's a catchy little ditty. For Shores. Can we get it on Spotify? I don't know. I'm not sure. They didn't advise, but I would suggest following AJ over on SoundCloud, and then you'll be able to find out where they share things. Statistics say that you're going to like this song from Statistic, because I like pretty much everything Statistic produces. And I'm going to keep saying Statistic because I like to. Anyway, we're going to play this tune. It is a Marilyn Manson cover. I don't think we had any Marilyn covers on the show before. I'm not sure. Statistics says, I have a deep, dark secret. I recorded 9 Marilyn Manson covers, some with guest vocalists. In this one, I'm joined by Dex, who provided some gentle backing vocals in a few places. I did everything else on the track. I hope you enjoy this melodramatic rendition of Man That You Fear, the Marilyn Manson track. So here he is, Statistic, with Man That You Fear, on Your Music Live. There you go. Statistic with a Marilyn Manson cover. Doing a brilliant job. I was going to say bloody good, and then I said brilliant, so it came out brilliant. Thank you for sharing, my friend. Great stuff there. And we'll continue on here on Your Music Live, because we got plenty to go. We're just getting warmed up. In fact, we're going to play this tune. Andy Dion and Hold, Are You in the House? This song is about war and hatred and how, unfortunately, we are all doomed to repeat our same mistakes. Hold wrote the music and lyrics. Andy performed the lead guitar and produced the music video. And we're going to give it a spin right here, right now on Your Music Live. It is called All Out War, Hold and Andy Dion here on Your Music Live.
Offensive words and news I heard. I called to all. They wrote your song. The stage is down. The beds are down. Emperors. The wellheads are down. God help us.
Some excellent chugga and cool song, cool topic, cool message. Yeah, right. I don't know. I'm gonna end up sounding like a hippie here, but yeah, man. Don't we have enough problems? Isn't Mother Nature kicking our ass well enough that we shouldn't kick each other's ass? Anyway, very cool tune, and you should go and check out Hold and Andy Dion over on the channel, which is linked down in the description, because, yeah, I do all the hard work for you. You don't have to do the hard work. I do it. I put everything down in the description, so you can go and check them out after the show. This is, after all, the Whitman Sampler of. Do you like hard centers? Do you like soft centers? Do you like peppermint? Do you like a strawberry cream? It doesn't matter what you like. There's something for everyone here on Your Music Live. And if you're having fun, hit the thumbs up button. That's a cool thing to do. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. If you're looking to release your music out to the world, like the wonderful Chandler Brothers told us they were doing with their new tune, you can do so with DistroKid. Less than $20 per month, and you can release an unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums. It's a bloody good deal. I do say so. Speaking of bloody good, how bloody good is Martin Hammer? Yeah, Martin Hammer may not be in the house because he's over there in Europe, and it is late. But I'm sure he'll catch up on the replay. He's got a new tune. Martin always produces absolute quality. He's a wonderful member of the Create, Record, Release Facebook group as well. If you're not a member of that group, what are you doing? Jump on over there, join createrecordrelease.com. And this is his latest little tune, and it's called Alive. And we're going to give it a spin right here, right now on Your Music Alive. Let's do it.
Raging storm. See
transformation of the land where I was born. I have seen the left-wing failure, heard the right-wing fairy tales. My heart is pumping steady, beating like a drum. My ears still hear the music, my eyes can see the sun. And when I say I'm sorry, I'm glad to be alive. I haven't made a fortune, I'm not a wealthy man, but my health is keeping quiet, and I'm still having fun. Haven't come to the conclusion, I'm glad to be alive. I have climbed.
Stop. Hammer time. Oh no, I'm sorry, Martin. That is so darn cool. Yeah, if it doesn't motivate you, nothing will. Exactly. Solid tune, well produced, bringing the hammer down. Insert all other hammer related jokes here. Yeah, when you've got a surname Hammer, you got to bring it hard, and Martin does. I always say he's got a bit of an 80s vibe. I love the keys in there with the guitars and the layers and the vocal harmonies. Everything works well. It's a sort of music that should be in like the Karate Kid Part 5. What they need to do is they need to make a new Karate Kid where it's Daniel's kid. I know they did that whole like YouTube show. What was it called? I can't remember the name. Kung Pao? No, what was it called? It was called the name of the thing. Someone will put it in the chat here. But yeah, they need a new Karate Kid movie. And when they do create that new Karate Kid movie, we need Martin Hammer's track to be the theme. Because who was it? Not Kenny Loggins. Who was the dude that Joe Esposito that used to do all those songs like "You're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep you." Yeah, it's that sort of deal, right? Absolutely. Okay, we've gone on long enough. I know everyone's just been sitting there and they're going, Pete, we're an hour and 20 minutes and you've given us zero Russ 8889. How can we get through a Friday night without any Russ 8889 in our lives? Well, okay, you talked me into it. You've convinced me that it's time to play some Russ 8889. So I'm going to do just that. Russ says, hello, Pete. Also, let's do it in the Russ voice. Hello, Pete. No. Oh, no. Thank goodness I fired that lawyer that keeps telling me not to do accents. Hello, Pete. Here's a track for the summer here in the other side of the world, made on iPad 2 using apps like Thumb Jam, Sunriser, and Drum Jam, made in the original Nano Studio. It's old, but I brought it back to life with Jade Star mastering it for me. Thank you, Pete. And that's from Russ. And because Russ does some amazing video production, we got a pretty darn cool video to go along with this one. Yeah, there's the official Russ emoji. That's what you got to put in the chat if you dig Russ's amazing tunes. So let's jump over here and take a listen to this one. This is called Lazy Days, Russ 8889 on Your Music Live. That's my jam, Russ. That's my jam. Very cool. That reminds me of, does anyone else ever listen to those Ministry of Sounds chill out mixes back in the 90s? Yeah, that could have been on one of those. That I used to listen to those all the time. Like whenever I was working, they were like my boring admin mixes. And that sounds bad. It sounds like an insult, but it's not, because I love music like that because it just makes you groove along. It keeps you motivated. You don't have the vocals to kind of distract you from it, and it just sits. It was the 90s equivalent of like lo-fi chill music that we have now. But that's my preference, is exactly that sort of jam. Well done, Rock On, my friend, as well. Rock On like Happy Ron. We have a Happy Ron tune coming up in just a couple of tunes. So, you know what? I know you're thinking, we're an hour and a half in, we've got no Happy Ron. Where's our Happy Ron at? Well, Happy Ron will be coming real soon, but we're going to play a little more catch up here and jump back in time. Gonna go back in time, because we've still got some tunes from back in, where? Like August? No, we are in August. No, we're not. Where are we? We're in July. We've got some tunes from back in June's that we have to catch up on. So this is from Evolution, who says, Wanna Know was written and recorded in May of 2021. It serves as the second single of my new EP, Bad Wolf. For you UK fans, yes, this is a Doctor Who reference, is it? I'm not sure. I'm not a Doctor fan. I'm not a Whovian, sorry. I watched like 4 episodes of the first season of the new one, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't commit. Anyway, I hope you love the new sound. Let's jump over here and take a look and a listen, shall we? So this is a tune from Evolution. It's called Wanna Know, and we're going to spin it here live on Your Music Live.
I don't wanna call, I just wanna know if you're gonna leave the club and start coming home. I don't wanna call, I just wanna know if you're gonna leave the club and start coming home. Tell me where I stand, I don't know where I stand. Say you wanna call a night, lay on the phone. You ask if I'm at home, and maybe all alone. Say you won't come over and lay on my pillow. I don't wanna go, I just wanna know if you're gonna grab my hand and come and make a stand. I don't wanna go, I just wanna know if you're gonna grab my hand and come and make a stand. I don't wanna call, I just wanna know if you're gonna leave the club and start coming home. I don't wanna call, I just wanna know if you're gonna leave the club and start coming home. You grab my hands, you grab the keys, I grab the johnnies. Let's take it slow, you're always there. Front row at my shows, forget the clothes. No one knows, to me you're not like Wonky's hose. I don't know what's close, but we're getting kinda close.
There you go. Evolution UK with a little ditty by the name of, I forgot the name, Wanna Know. I should have known that. It says I Wanna Know throughout the whole song. And then I'm like, what? Wait, what's that called again? Yeah, it's called Wanna Know. Thank you for sharing that one here. Nicely done. Very cool. Very cool tune. And thank you for your patience, because, yeah, I know a lot of this stuff takes a while to get played sometimes, because we have to work through, and I try to vary it up, and I try to keep the music different and not play all the same stuff every week. So try to keep a little bit of variety going on around the show. Let's jump into another tune, shall we? This one comes from Adita NR Music, who says, this is the first song I ever created. I created it in GarageBand iOS, and I didn't know how to use it, but then I found your channel, and it was from you I learned how to mix and master my songs. So I want to say thank you for helping me, and I wish you good luck. Thank you, my friend. I don't know what the song is about, because this was a melody which stuck in my head, and I wanted to transform into something epic, and it took me 1 year to make this song, with a lot of failures, as I was a complete beginner. But it turned out pretty good, as I expected. But it turned to be pretty good as I expected, and I hope you and others will like the song. Thank you. Well, thank you for sharing, and we're going to bring this one up and give it a spin. It is a music melody. There you go. Music melody from Aditha NR, and they say headphones recommended. So get your headphones on, people. All right, we've got this queued up here to the spot where it looks like the music starts. So we'll play this one. Adithya NR Music Melody on your Music Live. How cool is that? Yeah, very much movie soundtrack. Yeah, I like it. I dig it a lot. Aditha NR Music Melody here on Your Music Live. Good stuff indeed. Welcome. Are you just joining us? Is it your first time here on Your Music Live? If so, I hope you dig it. If you do, you can hit the like button. If you do want to submit your own track, there is a link. This week, I've actually put it right there in the chat. So there's absolutely no reason to not know exactly how to do things. So just submit your song to studiolivetoday.com/YML and then we will consider it for a future show. We are all full up. There's no room at the inn here today. We have too much music already to go. But submit your song and we'll consider it for a future show. Thank you for everyone's support, and we're going to jump in to another tune here now. This is from Rob Heath. And Rob says the following, all recorded in my iPhone XR, general ramblings about me struggling to find my place in the world. And it's a song called Moths. Have we played this one before? I've got a feeling we've played this before, but if we have, too bad, we're going to play it again. I may have not marked it off. It looked like a cool video. We'll give it a spin, and if it's familiar and we've played it before, we'll move on. Rob Heath with Moths on Your Music Live.
If I could keep myself, rely on no one else, hide all my masks away, let's end this masquerade, shake all them blues away, hide them for rainy days, storm clouds will fill this space, ambition wash down the drain. If I could sing, I'd write a song that I could sing about the things that I'll never be. If I could sing, I'd write a song that I could sing about the things that I'll never be. Could you just help me out? Give me a call or shout. I don't take well to praise, but a little bit would make my day. A slip of my disguise, digital truth, analog lies. I feel so left behind when the currency's fake hollow likes. If I could sing, I'd write a song that I could sing about the things that I'll never be. If I could sing, I'd write a song.
Rob Heath with Moths. Very cool indeed. Nicely done there. Like the video too. Very nicely shot. The black and white, the crown there. had it all going on. And I don't think we had played that before. I think I must have just liked it when I first previewed it, because I do preview the songs. Look, we play most things here. People say to me, Pete, what's the criteria to get played? I'm like, yeah, the quality has to be a certain standard. Like, we want, things in tune, and we want things to be a little bit melodic and harmonic going on. But and we don't want a whole bunch of profanity or violence or anything super duper political or controversial. Apart from that, we're cool, because music is music, and we play all sorts of music, and all comers are welcome here. So please, if you do have a song to submit, go ahead and do it. It's down in the description or in the chat or a bunch of places. Yeah, I've made it easy for you. We don't make things hard around here. There's no hoops to jump through. One form to rule them all, and you fill it in and you're done. All right, we're going to play this tune here. This is from Forest of the Wolf and Ed B. Yeah, hi. We are Mark, orchestration, drum program, mix and mastering from Germany, and Ed, bass guitars and mix of them from the USA. It's our first but not last try to make metal in an epic way with great melodies and power. We hope you enjoy what we have created together. I'm sure we will. I'll come over here and we'll take a listen and a look at this. So Forest of the Wolf and Ed B together. That's a good combination in my view. And this is a song called Perseverance. And we're going to give it a spin here on Your Music Live. Let's do it. Do it. I know. Boo! Johns, you suck. Don't turn it down. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. You need to go and listen to the full version yourself. That's the whole point of this show. You get to go and check out the rest of the song, because otherwise I spoil it. Like, what motivation is there for you to go and listen to the rest if I play the whole song? So, yeah, that's why we turn it down. I know. Oh, but no, seriously, go and check that one out, because it's a very cool tune, nicely created video. What do I love about that? I love the drums. Like, the drum programming in that one's really, really cool. The double kicks going on in there, and yeah, just the energy. Like, it starts and it just goes. Like, yeah, there's sometimes it's great to have, the real ebbs and flows, but that one's just energy from start to finish, and I dig it. I dig it in a big bag way. Big bag way? I dig it in a big bag way, apparently, folks. Well done, me. All right, we've got so many songs here to play. We're simply not going to get through all of them. So I'm giving you that warning here so that I don't get emails saying, Pete, why didn't you play my song? Because I'm just not going to be able to. But don't fear. Like, if you were thinking of fearing, don't fear. Instead, you just have to hang out, because we do this every week. And I'm going to go a bit longer today. We'll probably go an extra 20 minutes or so this week, just to make sure that we get through as many as we can. But then we'll be back next week and the week after and the week after. Hey, folks, I'm in lockdown right now, so I ain't going nowhere. You don't have to worry about me buggering off to the pub because I'm going to be here doing Your Music Live, because where else am I going? My poor daughter yesterday, we're in day 3 of a 7-day lockdown here in Adelaide, and she's like, it's a weekend. What are we doing tomorrow? And I'm like, oh, honey, we're not doing anything. We're doing the same thing. But you don't have to do schoolwork. Is that better? And she was like, oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, it is tough. It's tougher for the kids than it is for us. So, yes, shout out to the kids and to the parents of the kids out there. So, Happy Ron. Where's my Happy Ron fans at? Yeah, it's time for some Happy Ron. Ron says, started out as a Mr. Rogers song, got drunk, and now it's a drunken Mr. Rogers song. Not that I'm implying Mr. Rogers ever got drunk. The man was completely holy. Absolutely. Mr. Rogers for the win. So I'm just here to be here for you. And it's a sea shanty song here from Mr. Happy Ron here on Your Music Live. Take it away, Happy Ron.
I'm not here to show you just what to do and how. I'm not here to make the pain go away right now. I'm just here to be here for you. I'm just here to be here for you. You say you don't need anyone to help see you through. I've heard that before. We both know you do. I'm just here to be here for you. Try harder. I'm gonna stay right here until you know the truth. I don't have a magic wand, don't have a golden ring. I don't have all the answers or know everything. I'm just here to be here for you. I'm just here to be here for you. It's been too long that you've been down, and I know it hurts. The time will speed up, you'll move on. That's the way these things work. I can't keep you from the fates that we all face. I'm not here to take your memories and hit erase. I'm just here to be here for you. I'm just here to be here for you. One more time. I'm just here to be here for you. Thanks so much, everyone.
Please tip your waitresses on the way out, folks. There you go. The one and only Happy Ron, back when music could be live. It came back here briefly in Australia, and now it's gone away again. But I'm hoping it will be back again soon. Live music is nothing better than a bit of live music. And a bit of live Happy Ron there for your face, because it'll make you smile. Okay, that got weird and creepy. Shut up, Pete. Just move on. Yeah, very, very fun Happy Ron song for the win. Yeah, clap it up. Round of applause here for Happy Ron. He always brings the happy whenever you're feeling down. Just throw on some Happy Ron and you'll probably feel 7% better. Speaking of 7%, suddenly I'm good at segues. If you want to save 7% off on your first year on any DistroKid plan, use that link there. The link's also down in the description. It is a good thing to do because you can get your music out to Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon, you name it. You get your music there. It's a great way to go. There you go. Audience participation for the win. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get that out there. All right, let's jump into another song. This is Lex Redrum, and every time I see Lex's name, I think Red Room over there. Shining / Simpsons reference. But Lex Redrum has a tune called Burn, and Lex says, I wrote this song to get some memories that I didn't want to have anymore, and then use the lyrics for a school project while I was composing the song. This is the second song I've released. Oh, it's already playing. Let's take it to the start, shall we? And take a listen to this one. This is Lex Redrum with Burn here on Your Music Live.
With the night, please and done. So let's go. So let's go burn down all our memories, just like they are bridges. Because maybe then I'll be able to let go of it, my life.
Lex Red Rum. There's some raw talent going on there, yeah. Lex is going to be producing some amazing songs. This is song number 2, and she's doing a great job. Kicking butt, taking names, very nicely done. So keep at it, keep creating, keep recording, keep releasing. Hope to see you in the Songtember, Lex. Remember, Songtember is just around the corner. If you're new to the channel, you're new to the community, Songtember is our official Studio Live Today yearly songwriting, recording and releasing challenge, where we challenge you in 30 days to create, record and release a brand new song, and we help each other out. We do it together. You see my process behind the scenes. We get to see and hear, and this year I want to make it super interactive. I want to see and hear your tunes. So we're going to set up over on slaps.com. So do make sure that you join slaps.com and get yourself ready to rock and roll for Songtember 2021. I should talk to DistroKid about Songtember. They should definitely be getting involved. I think it's up there, Ali. Speaking of DistroKid and speaking of slaps.com, our man Amaracia, who I pronounce his name wrong, I still don't know how to actually say it, but he's one of our moderators here. Can't often make the live shows but for timing issues, but he's always hanging around the replays and always commenting and always doing cool things. Well, guess what? I've convinced him to jump over onto Slaps. And there you go. Here is his first ever share on Slaps. So we're going to give Amaracia a follow. This was posted just yesterday, so it's fresh off the vine. It's a song, and he's using an artist name called No More Soul. Actually, does he explain it? Hi, Pete and everyone. Gabriel from Amaracia here. This is my first ever release through DistroKid using a brand new artist name, No More Soul. There you go. Up until now, I've only been using a muse and my artist name, Light Asta. My plans are to continue to use Light Asta for comedy works, but from now, upload all serious works to NMS, No More Soul. I like it. The song you're about to hear is about starting before you're ready, but not just starting, diving in headfirst, going deep. It was sparked by the intense fears and doubts of starting a DistroKid account. There you go. How meta is this getting? This went from idea to release with 2 versions entirely in the month of July 2021. I'm not totally sure how I managed to do that, but I'm proud of it though. Sometimes you just have to stop testing the water and simply, as Ted Decker always says, dive deep. And this is Dive Deep from No More Soul here on Your Music Live.
Then doubt is sinking me under my lips. I don't know, I can't go.
Yeah, it's no surprise that Gabriel is indeed a big Muse fan. Very cool stuff. And well done. Thank you for sharing. And good job getting yourself out there. Here's the thing. A, perfection is a myth and unachievable. B, it's not until you create, record, and release and start getting feedback that you can start working on what you can improve upon. And C, I don't need a C because the other 2 points are fire. Okay? Oh dear, we're definitely getting close to 2 hours because I'm starting to go a little bit insane. Thank you, Darren Anderson. Now, Darren Anderson, did I see that you have a new song out? Do you? I don't think you've submitted it here for YML, and I think you've got a brand new song, and I think it's cool. Do you want to play it on YML? Let me know because we'll give it a spin. So make sure you submit it if you want to go ahead and do that because it's a cool tune. And we like new music. Let's speaking of new music, let's continue on and find some more new music. And this one is from Michael Maurice Music and it's cut off the end of that. Michael Maurice Music and Danielle Hollabow. I ain't no Hollabow girl. Okay, that's getting bad. Man, this is going off track. Hi, Pete. This track, Cornerstone, is my first release, and it's a collaboration between Danielle Hollabow and myself, recorded mostly in GB. Danielle is a visually impaired artist from the US and is a true inspiration and brings this track to life with her brilliant vocal. This song is about the one person in your life, your rock, who you can't live without. Thanks, Pete, so much for your tips and guidance and the opportunity to get played on your show. Cheers. Rock on. Well, thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. And this sounds intriguing. I'm officially intrigued. So I'm going to officially play the tune. So Daniel Hollabow, apologies on the pronunciation. Could be Hollabow. I don't know. I'm bad at pronunciation. This is Cornerstone. And we're going to play it right here, right now on Your Music Live.
You're the one who's always there for me. Without you, I couldn't see clearly. You're the bridge over the seas when they get rough. You comfort me. You're the one who turns the gray skies blue. I will never be alone. I don't gotta think about it. I will never be alone, my friend, until the end. On you I can depend. You're my way. You're my cornerstone, stone. You're my cornerstone, stone. You always know exactly what to say. I count on you to brighten up the day. When no one lets me through, you clear the way. I know it's true. You're the one who gets us through. I don't gotta think about it. I will never be alone, my friend, until the end. On you I can depend. You're my way. You're my cornerstone, stone. You're my cornerstone, stone. Without you, there's a divide. Without you, I can't survive. You give me wings to fly. Never leave me on my own. I need you, my cornerstone. You're my rock. I can't deny.
How good is that? Yeah, super slick. Cornerstone there from Daniel Hollabow and Michael Maurice Music. Apologies. Badly done there with the talking and the saying. Yeah, exactly. Great singing and a well-crafted song. Beautifully done. Great stuff indeed. Dig it in a big bad way. Yeah, just so cool. Speaking of so cool, I want to share something with you here that I was emailed this way, Facebook messaged this week by someone, and they put me on. They said that their son plays music. I'll find the message here just so that I can do it justice here. It was from Ruben. He says, "Hi Pete, my name's Ruben. My son Emilio has been following your YouTube channel since 2017. He's an autistic and legally blind with fantastic musical skills, playing guitar and a bunch of other instruments. And I went over and checked out Emilio's world. He's actually live tonight. So in like an hour or so's time, he's going to be performing live. In fact, here it is. Let's bring it on over. Let's bring it over to so that you can take a look here. because I want to recommend that you go and like and follow Emilio's World. So I'll grab it, facebook.com// Ruben, was it Ruben Gamboa, and it is Emilio's World here. So we'll come here and I'll post this one here in the chat. But I want you to go over and check this out and follow this, because look, he's doing a live performance tonight, and his guitar skills are off the charts. I'll play a little tiny bit of Ruben playing here, and just watch and listen to him rocking out here for just one moment. He plays Metallica, he plays Green Day, he plays a whole bunch of grunge and rock, and it is just absolutely awesome. So I want to encourage you to go over there. Go check it out. If you're a Facebook user, or even if you're not, you can go and follow the page, Emilio's World. Just an amazing talent, and I love it when I hear stories like this of folks that, more people need to create more music. So, go and check out Emilio's World. I'll be there live on Facebook watching the show. I'll share it on the Create, Record, Release. By the way, some folks were asking about Songtember, and they're like, oh, what's this Create, Record, Release stuff all about? Well, Create, Record, Release is kind of our sister group to Your Music Live. It's over on Facebook. If you go to createrecordrelease.com, this is the group. There you go. You can see I post links to shows like this one here, and there's more than 900 people there, and we just share a passion and a love for music. So look down in the description if you want to find more details about that, or just go to createrecordrelease.com. But yeah, I hope you can join me there. Now, our man Thomas Christ is not doing a live show, so there you go. You don't even have to switch between Thomas and watching Emilio, because Thomas Christ is not doing a show this week. We'll be back with another big show next week. So there you go, and thank you, Thomas, for popping the link down there in the description. But yeah, when you go and check out some of Emilio's stuff, the way he plays guitar, he's twice as good a guitarist as I am, and that's not me just like being nice or placating. Legitimately, the way he plays grunge and the way he plays like his Green Day is just off the charts. It's like Billy Joe is standing there in front of you playing it. It's ridiculous. All right, anyway, enough talk, because you just need to go and check it out. All right, let's go with some Joe Glenn, shall we? Yes, this is Joe. Now, it says Joe Glenn here. Is this a solo work, Joe? Well, we're going to have to read the notes here and find out. And I'm actually going to make this my toilet break part 2 electric boogaloo here, because I need another quick break, and then we're going to come back and finish off the show strong with a bunch of cool new tunes to finish here. So Joe says, now for something completely different. Use this song while the rest of the band strolled off to the bar for a swift pint. There you go. Used to sing this song, recorded this for fun, then Barry said I should post it. So I added some harmonies. I have no idea what key it's in, and you will note that by the end I've dropped about a semitone. A cappella. When I was in my prime, a song of unrequited love. Pink equals boldness, violet equals faithfulness, and red nose equals the physical side of love, i.e. last, probably only. Traditional folkies will like this. But please don't use this song if you don't think it's suitable. I think it's suitable. I won't get bent out of shape, I promise. I love you, Joe. Please start at 0:26. Well, I won't, because that'll only give me 2.5 minutes to have a quick comfort stop. So I'm going to play the whole thing. So yeah, there we go. We're going to jump in here and play this one. So this is Joe Glenn. Solo work here from Joe, and it's called When I Was in My Prime. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to finish off the show in just a few minutes. Take it away, Joe.
I was in my prime, I flourished like a vine, and then along come a false young man, come stole the heart of mine, come stole the heart of mine. The gardener standing by, 3 offers he made to me, the pink, the violet, and red rose, which I refused all 3, which I refused all 3. The pink's no flower at all, it fades away too soon. till June. In June the red rose blooms, but it's not the flower for me. I think I'll pluck that red rose off, and I'll plant a willow tree, and I'll plant a willow tree. The willow tree shall weep, and the willow tree shall whine, and I wish I was in the young man's arms.
How cool is that? There she is, Jo Glenn, bringing the a cappella style in here tonight. Brilliant stuff. I dig it. I dig it in a big bad way. Thank you for sharing, Jo. That was cool. And that was a little ditty called When I Was In My Prime. I like it. We've got a bunch more to go here. We are at the 2-hour mark. Sorry. When I was in my prime. Don't multitask, Pete. You can't do it. When I was in my prime. I'm just putting that in the description because all the songs that you've heard here tonight, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are in the world, will be in the description so you can check them out after the show. We've got, we're going to play probably about 5 more tunes. We're going to go a little bit of overtime here tonight because we have so many cool submissions every week that I want to get a little bit caught up, which we've managed to do here today. So thank you all for hanging out. This next one is from Will Padfield, who we've heard from before, but not for a while. He says it's a song about toxic masculinity and how this can lead individuals into dangerous nationalism fueled by divisive politics. The fear of the others can easily be used as a tool of the media and governments to manipulate and divide nations. Although there are lyrics relating to guns and violence, this is pro-peace, anti-gun song. Okay. Thank you, Will. I'll trust you because I know that you're a good dude, and we'll give this one a spin, shall we? Did I vet this? Now I'm thinking maybe I should have. We'll try it. No, it's all good. We like anti-violence around here. We don't like violence. We love anti-violence. So let's jump in and take a listen to this one, shall we? It is Will Padfield with Monsters Exist here on Your Music Live.
You can leave the lights on, because monsters exist. I can tell you all about them. I've got a long list. It's just us and them now. You know they wouldn't think twice about creeping up in the nighttime, taking our lives. So you better learn to fight, you better learn to kill. Pull that trigger on your enemies will. What gives you the right to never have to spill? And if love will you roll more to perhaps I'm a fool. Let's try something new. You belong to us now. You weren't just born here, you know. You owe us your allegiance. You owe us your soul. We'll always take the high ground, 'cause we always know best about who you should scare, who deserves death. So you better learn to fight, you better learn to kill. Pull that trigger on your enemies will. What gives you the right to never have to spill? And if love will you roll more too, perhaps I'm a fool.
How good is that? Yeah, right? That is Will Padfield with a super cool, super powerful song. And I dig it. I dig it a lot. So thank you so much for sharing. Monsters Exist. What a cool tune. Yeah, love it. Love the vibe. Love the message. Lovely track, as Joe says. Absolutely. Good stuff. Thank you for sharing. Now, We have not heard from our man Kev Hart for a while, but Kev has a submission here, and Kev says the following. He says, "Hi again, Pete. This track off my upcoming Mellow EP, a song about stepping away from this virtual world and seeing there is still a big, beautiful world out there filled with great people. Hope you're well, Kev." That sounds like a really cool thing, right? Yeah, and Kev Hart, you may know him, he works on Metal Shack, he's working with Jade Starr on a metal album, but he has a mellow side, and this is what he's working on here at the moment. This is a tune called Begin Again, and it's our man Kev Hart. Let's take a listen to this one here live on Your Music Live.
Hello to your screen. This world has never been yours to keep. Friends for life it seems. Oh, there's virtual insanity. Gotta get out of this stupid race and this digital smile and this digital place. No more tears when you can embrace all you are. Just pull that plug and begin again. Gotta get out of this stupid race. A digital smile in a digital place. No more tears you can embrace. Oh, gotta get out of this stupid race. A digital smile in a digital place. No more tears you can embrace. Oh. Stupid race and this digital smile and this digital place. No more tears when you can embrace.
Very cool indeed. Love it a lot. The one and only Kev Hart. Yeah. Was it Tom that said, is there anything Kev can't do? No, apparently not. Exactly. From killer metal to this. Yeah, exactly. This is great. Very well treated the subject and love your other style too, right? I don't think, Kev, there's your challenge, mate. Can you write a bad song, please? Go out of your way. See if you can write something really crappy that we can just S all over. No, why? What? Come on. All right, we've got 3 tunes left. We have gone a little overtime here today because we wanted to get a little bit caught up. So I'm going to play this tune. This is from Isaac Garcia, and they say, after hearing Coldplay's classic Viva La Vida track, I was inspired to create a slightly more orchestral version in GarageBand iOS using Hollywood strings, sustain, staccato, and various percussion. I gave the WAV file version of it some headroom using your free mastering tip, Schnalls. It may not sound studio quality because I'm working with what I got, but anyways, I hope you enjoy. I love all that. I love everything about that, and I dig it. So I'm going to give this one a spin here right now. This is Isaac Garcia, and we're over on SoundCloud. Any Lotto Cat? No. We had one more chance for Lotto Cat and we didn't get it. We're going to jump over to SoundCloud now and play this one. It is Viva La Vida, one of my personal favourite Coldplay tunes, and it is an instrumental arrangement from Isaac Garcia. Let's do it. be king. Yeah, right. I hear Joe. No. Oh, that is so cool. You can't not sing along with that song, especially that epic chorus. Ah, yeah. Sing a song, sing it loud, sing it strong. Really good stuff, right? That's top quality stuff right there in GarageBand. Really nice arrangement of a classic tune. Great stuff indeed. Thank you so much to Aviva Sings Out. Thank you for all you do. Well, thank you. Thank you to you and to you and to you and to you and to everyone who's been here today. Having fun? Hit the like button. Think other people that you know would dig this. What about Uncle Steve? Uncle Steve's he loves prog rock and metal, so he'd be good. What about Aunt Becky? Doesn't she dig some of the more chilled, laid back? I'm pretty sure she would love Russ 8889. Anyway, thank you, Aviva Sings Out, and thank you for the kind super chat. What have we got? We got 2 songs left. Yeah, we do. All right, we're going to play some Drag Gurus here. And Drag Gurus say, Pete, this song was written and recorded in GarageBand and is my attempt at capturing a late night jazz vibe. Any jazz fans in the house? Yeah. Late night jazz FTW, which my kids tell me is for the win. This is Insomnia number 2. Don't know what happened to the first one, but this is Insomnia number 2. I've had a bit of insomnia this week. I slept well last night, thankfully, because I had the early morning show here, but I had my my first jab, as we say here. Thankfully, finally, getting the vaccinations going on. So didn't get too many side effects. The one thing I did get was a bit of insomnia. So I haven't had a whole lot of sleep in the last 3 days. Hence why I'm a little bit woohoo out there in the trees. But let's play this tune. This is our second to last, our penultimate song here for the week. It is Drag Gurus with Insomnia number 2. Let's get our jazz on here on Your Music Live. Jazz hands. Down the street one day, walking in the cold rain, wondering, did I remember to pick up my dry cleaning? I still have the slip in my wallet, so I guess I didn't. Ain't that a shame? Yeah. How good was that? That was jazz-tastic. That was the Drag Gurus with a little jazzy ditty. Absolutely. I too, Thomas. Every time I see Drag Gurus, I'm like, yeah, I dig everything that they do. Exactly. There's you need to do some poetry to that, don't you? Absolutely. A bit of a, gotta be like clicking. I'm picturing like a rainy night, dude in a trench coat with a hat. Like it's bringing up things. Yeah, dark city. Creepy vibe. All right, I've clearly lost my ever-loving mind, so we better finish off here. Now, I played you that one so that I would lull you into this calm, false sense of security before we hit you with this one. This is our friend Jay, and Jay creates epic tunes, and Jay has shared a tune on Slaps, and I've already listened to it. I've already commented on it, in fact. And my comment was a simple one. It was possibly the best thing you've ever done, at least that I've heard. So that kind of says it all. So this is going to be our last tune. Feel free to start saying your farewells and your goodbyes. But yeah, you got to get ready for this one, folks, because this is going to hit you hard. And it's a great tune from Jay. It is called Operator. He says this track is a combination of techno, rock, rap, and orchestral elements in order to create a unique and captivating sound. It will be released on all major platforms with my upcoming album, Homeland. Shameless plug, I know. Nothing shameless about a plug. Anyway, hope y'all enjoy. I think you will. This is Jay with Operator, taking us out here on Your Music Live.
Rejection, I need some direction. Can you tell me how to me when he's available? I waited so long, you don't respond, unbelievable. I ain't patient enough, I've waited enough, I think my mind has faded enough. Send me down, let me down. This world is a trap, can you help me out? Send me down, let me down. My words overlap, can you help me out? Send me down, let me down. That's no wise, can you help me down? Get me out, let me down. I ain't a strong fight, can I get alright? Reflection, a mirror, I'm let down. Action so wax on, I need some correction. What I really think seems to cause so much tension. Now listen, let me teach y'all a lesson. Some choose to have no ears, you hear? Got their own little problems, caught up in their fears. Got no care for their views they are impaired by the sheer despair of living life down here. God, let me down, let me down. This world is a trap, can you help me down? Send me down, let me down. My words overlap, can you help me down?
How cool is that, right? Yeah, that one just blew me away this week, and I had to finish off with that one, right? Just makes you want to, yeah, I agree. It makes you want to run around your house and not break things, but maybe a little bit. Don't go break anything. I take no responsibility for anything that you may break as a result of that. Now, before we go, folks, yeah, I know we are finished up here, but please do come and join me and jump over here, because look at this, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Adelaide. Look, they've put the Adelaide time in there for me. Good job there to Ruben and Emilio. We've got Emilio's World live over there on Facebook, so you can jump over there and listen in on that one. And we played a little bit of Emilio before. He rocks out, and he's going to be live there tonight. So we'll put that here in the chat one more time, but just go to Facebook and search Emilio's World. I'll see you there because I'll be checking that one out in just on around about an hour and a half. So thank you all for being here today. Thank you all for your kind contributions. Thanks for sharing this with your friends. Thanks for hitting the like button if you dug it. Thanks for all of your support. And don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow. We've got a happy hour. We'll be doing a lockdown edition. We'll be taking your requests and playing some fun tunes here on the happy hour. We've then got the Creator Town Hall and, of course, GarageBand Weekly. So don't go anywhere. Don't go too far away because I'll be back again over the next 3 days here on Studio Live today. Remember, folks, please be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. Keep creating. And I'll see you real soon. Rock on, folks. You know what? I'm going to play us out. I'm going to play us out with a little more J because that was too good, wasn't it? Let's just give this one more quick spin. And this is the way we'll fade down with a little bit of J. Let's do this. See you, folks. Have a great weekend.